Hi, I'm Marissa, and this is my Bear Talks family. We're here with Anthony, Leanne, Esther, and Ollie. Now, today, we're going to talk about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Their little feud going on at the moment. We all know that it's dying down. This week, we saw it on Instagram, but did anyone see Stefflon Don pop in the comments on Shade Room?
I haven't seen, but I've heard of it though. Basically, she was talking about Nicki Minaj, saying that she used to look up to her, and now like she's just letting her down. Like she used to be like the queen, and now look.
But what do you guys think that's all about? As in, for me personally, the fact that Stefflon Don is feel like jumping into it.
I don't understand why she's jumping into it, to be honest. Like, it's died down, and then now you want to bring it back up and be like Nicki Minaj, you should grow up, you're a big woman, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what she wanted to do that for. I don't get it.
Maybe the real question here then is, do you think Stefflon Don is clout chasing, or do you think that she has a point?
For me personally, I think, what's her point? What point why does she feel the need to speak up or say anything? If she looked up to her and she feels like her idol is going the wrong way, look somewhere else and just do you, rather than it being a fact of, because it's hot right now.
Yeah.
So she's thinking, I'm going to jump in and just see what I can do.
Everybody likes a bit of media attention. That's what it is. Straightforward media attention.
And she's getting the attention because all Nicki Minaj's fans has gone at her. Yeah.
It's true, actually, because shortly after that comment, she actually put up a freestyle dissing Nicki Minaj's fans called The Barbs, who she now called The Garbs. So
she went in, innit?
Yeah. So what do you think about that freestyle, if you've seen it?
No, I haven't even seen it, you know. To be honest, it came up on my story thing on Insta and I went off it.
I saw it.
It was not interesting.
Yeah, I just came back off it. But I do like, I'm not going to be rude, I do like Stefflon Don. I love her music. Like, she's my girl. I follow her on Insta. I watch her daily. Like, I rate her. She's good.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, I saw a bit of it. Like, it was good, but I didn't realise that she was cussing the Barbie fan. The Nicki Minaj Barbs. Like, calling them carbs. Like.
Yeah, the Garbs.
But the thing is, I heard something recently actually in regards to all this stuff, and it was I think it was Nicki Minaj. She was on Beats Radio, and she was talking about literally snitching, saying what happened with who, and saying, I think she's got a friend called Ra, and literally saying that Ra punched her up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why would you do that? Isn't like being a rapping person, and snitch is like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, they get stitches.
Yeah. She's looking for some stitches, but I don't get why she's out there doing this. So for me, in regards to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B is more real, and I think a lot more people can relate to her because she's probably more like just out there. And she talks raw and just keeps it real.
Yeah.
So, but I don't get. I think we should just literally not even give the Stefflon Don thing any air or anything at all, because she's looking for something, and it's nothing to do with her. She's just like, we can all have our talks about it, but don't come at them. And then if your issue is with Nicki Minaj, why are you going after the fans?
Yeah,
what can they do? Like, they can't release a track and come back after you. So I don't get the concept of that.
I just think Stefflon Don's got a banger coming out soon, to be honest, and that's good promo.
She's dropping an album, dropping a banger. Like.
So,
well, yeah, true. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
What do you want? Like, I want to know: are you Team Cardi or Team Nicki?
Nicki, baby. Ooh, right, Nicki. Sorry, Cardi.
I'm Team Cardi.
I'll personally leave this team stuff to the girls.
We're going to Nicki's.
I'm Team Cardi because I didn't like Nicki Minaj from a long time ago, because I think that Nicki Minaj is a bit fake. I think that she's put this false pretense for the females to think that you should all look like Powerpuff Girls wearing pink, yellow, green hair.
So in saying that, would you then say Stefflon Don is literally copying Nicki Minaj?
To me, she is like a protege to Nicki.
So why don't you just, like, rather than going after your idol, just let them be? and take.
But she reminds me a bit like Little Kim as well. You know, like how Little Kim was.
I think like in saying that,
Nicki's the protege of Little Kim.
They always, they just gone down the line.
But the problem with it is like Nicki won't recognise that and will always diss like Little Kim because they've got their little issue.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It seems that every well, what do they say? Everyone, like, you have your idol, and then after you get to a certain stage, you realise your idol is not that great, and you
think you're greater than them.
And that's where we are. But I think the Stefflon Don thing, I wouldn't even give it any.
What do you think, Ollie?
Yeah, what do you think, Ollie? You're just there.
There's not much to say. She just wants media attention. Stefflon Don wants media attention. Cardi B hasn't said much.
Cardi B said a lot. She said a lot.
Yeah, all right. Well,
she said a lot
today. Like, we're talking about the latest post. Like, yeah, and Nicki Minaj hasn't said anything about Stefflon Don because, like, on a media outlet, they have clearly put it. Stefflon Don is more like a fresher in all of this.
Do you know, actually thinking about it, she's like a barb. You know, Stefflon Don is a barb who's upset and just decided to do a song.
Maybe.
Because she's a Nicki Minaj fan.
Just like,
there's nothing overall, really there.
You guys are like overruled. Team Cardi B all the way. All the way.
There's not much to say.
And we can just leave that there on this table. Team Cardi. Yeah? Cool.
Yeah. By default, yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I just want to know, who has children around this table?
Me. I have 2 girls.
2 girls?
I've got 3. 1 girl, my eldest, and 2 boys.
Oh, beautiful. Yourself, Esther?
I have 4, 2 boys and 2 girls.
Beautiful. Yourself, Ollie?
Nah, I haven't got any kids yet.
Not yet.
No.
Well, I've got 2 children also. I've got a little girl, she's 10 months, and a son, he's going to be 8 this month. And I wanted to know, could you guys say this prayer? I would like my child to date someone exactly like me.
As in my daughter to date someone exactly like me.
Yeah.
I think for me it depends on what aspect that we'll go with. If it's to do with like ambitious, someone that's got their head straight down, someone that knows what they want, someone that's God fearing, I'll say that. Then I'll say yeah, definitely. But I don't want. I've had my my days of my days, my days of my days. So yeah, but then saying that no one's perfect. So I think the key thing is, rather than wishing for someone exactly like me or someone like me, is just hoping she gets the right person for her.
Yeah.
So that's because I'm looking at I'm the right person for her mum. So rather than saying I want this person, I'm gonna spin it that way. So yeah, it's not. No, I'm not gonna want her to have someone like me. I want her to have someone that's perfect for her.
Oh, that's
good. Well, I would say I don't have a son yet, but in the future, if I had a son and he had a woman or whatever, I would like his woman to be similar to me, but not exactly like me, because like Anthony said, no one's perfect. I'm not perfect. Yeah, so I want her to have like similarities to me, but I also want
what kind of similarities?
Better, like I'm a very lovable person.
Yeah.
Very friendly, outgoing. Like I love people around me. Like I'm very all about family. So that part.
Yeah, of course. Family is key.
Family is key. Yeah. But then I have other parts that I don't want her to have.
which we all do. Yeah.
Is there one of those parts that you would like to share with us?
All right. Short-tempered.
Okay. Okay.
That's the same. Like
very argumentative as well.
Same.
Oh wow, that really tickled you.
I'm not gonna lie.
She knows.
Why is that? Oh, you seen the short list.
I've seen that side. Whoa. But for me, I would like my sons to date someone like me, not exactly like me, but like to have my values. Like I'm a family orientated person, and like I like my family around me. I'm kind, caring.
So what? Do you know? Because everyone's saying you both said. So in you saying that you want it, your son's partner to be very similar to you, that's not going to work for you.
I mean, like, have my values.
Values. Okay, so no, because you said similarities, so I'm trying to think. Yeah, but similarities and values are it's like two different things.
Yeah, I would like them to be.
I'm coming for you as well because you said about the similarity things. It just hit me. I thought.
No, I don't mean like exactly like me how I am, but I would love them to be like a family person.
Okay.
Like, love their family.
Okay.
Like, all right, there's some women that they're not about their family. Every night they're mothers, but every night they're going party.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like that. I was more like being with my kids. I'm more like a granny, and I'm still young.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
it. No, and I'm still young. But there's other women that are more out there, and their man's sitting at home looking after the kids, doing everything. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want.
So what about if that's like something that your son wants to be the one looking after?
If that's what he wants, that's his choice.
So, because I'm saying that, I'm just throwing a little thing in the span. Is that you say? Why not? Someone's got to do it. We all can't be flowing, so I'm just throwing it in there.
That's what he wants. That's what he wants. I can't be like, no, I'll just let him. That's his life.
Do you know what I would like to know?
But
I
then
advise him.
Wouldn't that upset you? Seeing that,
it might tip me off.
And the reason why it's tip you off because you know what you want, and you know what you from the fact of what you just said there about. The women that go out. So if you see her doing that, even though your son's happy, like, no, I want to chill with my son or chill with my kids, you're still gonna look at her in a bad way and think she's not a good person.
I know I will. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
I want to know what Ollie thinks.
What? Oh man,
Look,
yeah. I don't have no kids right now. Yeah, so I'm just listening. No, there's no hypothetical. No. I know I ain't got no kids. That's for sure. Anyway, all I'm saying, like, if and when I have kids, like, it's one of them where, one, I'd expect my kids to be 100. I'd expect them to find somebody that's 110% better than me. So, what I expect of my kids, as in when they have partners, like if it's my daughter, I'd expect her to find somebody that has certain values that I share, like being ambitious, driven, focused, you know, always out there, getting out there, trying to do something with their life, you know, not sitting around being a bum or because they're in a rock band or something stupid. Oh God, if I ever have a daughter that goes for somebody that's in a rock band or like oh my God,
is that a big problem?
No. Yeah, kind of, like, because them kind of relationship, in my opinion, don't really ever go anywhere good.
But what about if she's like to build them up, you know, into a better person that she can see? I'm not saying I believe in this again. I'm just saying that let's say she sees something in this guy, like he might be a you know, someone that wants to, I don't know, become an actor or something, and she's just helping him out through it, and then, you know, you never know, he might make it and become the next Denzel or Idris.
It is true. It is actually what you're saying is actually it's happening out there today.
Yeah,
it is happening, but it takes a very special person to do that.
Yeah. So in saying that, because we're looking at our again, as we're talking more on it, I'm thinking, right, kids, what they want, how they want it. Would you say a lot of it will come from us as parents to what we're pushing, what they're seeing, what they're seeing around them? Wouldn't that then be something they're actually going out there to look for?
I don't think so.
Okay, so then in that, I'm going to put it. So that's in regards to girls. So let's say with boys, and you know, there's boys out there doing what they're doing. There's all these nice stuff going on. Where would we say that's coming from? I thought I flip this to that and say, where would you say that's coming from? Is it a house thing, as in from home, or is it individuals going out?
Basically, you're basically saying nature versus nurture.
Yeah. Breathe, baby.
It's a combination.
Go on.
I believe it's a combination.
I wouldn't blame the parents. You can't say, because a little young boy goes there and stabs someone, it's their parents' fault.
Why wouldn't you say that? I've always looked at it.
I wouldn't blame the parents. Like I know people and their children have done some serious stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I wouldn't blame the parents. Like, it's not the parents' fault. Like,
so let's say
they mix with the wrong crowd.
For me personally, I feel like I've come from a big family. There's a few of us, and no one's actually been the person to go out and do anything. Yeah. It's more of a thing that I'm going to look at it and say my parents did a good job. So with my friends and everyone that we kind of knew, they met them. So they know who we're actually rolling with, if we were actually allowed to go out and roll. But but it's still the fact of having that discipline of knowing where you going, who you going with, who's this Jamal you keep talking about or whatever. Let me see him. I feel like a lot of people are not doing that. So their kids are going out saying, I'm going to meet no one's checking up to see who this person they're going to meet.
Very true. Yeah.
Do you know what I feel that I do definitely agree with your point there, but also it's the society we're living in today. Like a lot of people, like a lot of parents are struggling out here. Do you know what I mean? Like trying to find a job. The only jobs they can find is little cleaning jobs at night, or them jobs that you have to sleep over at night.
But then there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But what my point is that like parents are doing their best to try and provide for their children at home. Yeah. Fair enough, they could keep better tabs on their children.
That's the key part. No, but that's a big but.
I will tell you from personal experience. My mother used to work a job. Working in a home. For mentally impaired adults. She used to stay over in the evenings. Nighttime. So after school, dinner's cooked. Mum's bye guys.
I got things to do.
Right there and then, me, my brother, and my sister. My oldest brother was out the house by then. All three of us, we was left to our own devices. So then, would you then what we're gonna utilize that with?
Because you had that opportunity to then do it.
I'm not gonna. I used to roll the road. I used to roll the streets.
And that's my point.
I used to walk the streets.
And that's my point. I'm trying to make.
I never kept up a badness. But
it was very possible for you to, because you was involved and out there and being out there.
It was possible, but again, whose choice was that? Mine.
No. Again, it's the opportunity. So because the fact that you had the opportunity to be free to go do that, then that's why that is. Because if you didn't have the opportunity, you wouldn't have that choice.
But then you can't blame the mum, because
I still get
working hard.
I get all that.
Money,
I'm not taking that part away.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
my siblings went out and done a badness.
But I'm saying, but then again, that's different times. Like back in our time. Well, I'm almost 40, so back in my time.
You look good, innit?
Well, thank you, I'm a vegan. Yeah, back in my time, like it wasn't about going out and stabbing people or nothing like that. The worst you get is a little bottle on your head or something or whatever, a little slash in your face. No one's actually going out to kill you.
Scuffing.
But now it's different. So we can say in your time you was maybe lucky that it wasn't like this, because if it was, it's easier for you to be out there, because the same thing you was just doing is like most people just going out there to roll and just chill, and they're rolling and chilling. It's leading to something else. No one's.
So I'm not gonna lie. The back of my in my brain, I knew like if I don't get home right now, my mum is not at home. She don't know I'm gonna be at home or if I'm not gonna be at home. But I swear to God, I can feel that burn already.
So then
I can feel it.
But then the good thing in that is like your mum's already shown you enough to let you know. That's it, But a lot of people don't have that.
Out there, there's still defiant children out there. Do you know what? A lot of these bad breeds on the road
are great
have
at home.
Everything.
A
lot of these bad breeds on the road have everything.
Because they're trying to prove a point. They're trying to prove a point to the people that don't. It's funny.
They want to fit in.
They want to fit in. They want to fit in.
What do you guys think? What do you think, Esther?
Yeah, I feel like.
I think, the reason why there's like a lot of crime with the young youths is because they don't have much guidance. Like the government is not putting a lot into the community. They're just taking everything away. Like back in the days, we used to have youth clubs. Spend time, when you're
play some table tennis.
Do you know what I mean? But they took that all away.
That's true.
A lot of things are gone now.
That's true.
And there's the environment that these children are living in. It really influences them. Like,
would you say music has anything to do with it then?
It has a little bit of influence as well.
So like, we got all this
drill music.
But it's more. I understand
they
the drill.
got drill gospel now.
I heard. I saw a show on it. And they all had like. This was a while ago. They had like balaclavas in the church.
Seriously? Wow.
Google
I don't
it.
think it's the music.
Google it. I'm serious. Google it. They had balaclava in the shop, like speaking about God. I get it, because it's more to do with that's taking the culture rather than it's. I get that part. I don't.
Are you talking about more so the lyrics?
More so the lyrics. So yeah. So you know, we have a culture, innit? We have a culture of hip hop. We have a culture of grime. We have a culture of drill. We have a culture of R&B. That's that. It's what you do with it. So and your voice is a big thing. And if you're singing and you're saying about, yeah, this man did me this, and I'm gonna go kill him. Someone that has no guidance at all, and now looking up to you, thinking, "Raw, so that's how you deal with your issues." Right. So I feel like a lot of it is that. But then something I'm planning to do with my daughter. She's 12 now, started secondary school. I'm gonna sit her down. We're gonna listen to some music, some hardcore. F you this, shit that, the whole shebang. Because I wanted to hear it from me.
Yeah. She's gonna hear it anyway.
So then I can give her the, niggas means this, and that means this, rather than someone else telling her, it means this, and you have to do this to do this. And again, I say it's guidance and you being there and doing your part. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Talking about drill music and the influences, has anyone seen, there was like a documentary, I believe, it could have been the news, but I saw it.
How long was it for? Was it like a little segment?
I remember
a documentary.
I remember the content. I remember basically what they had done is there was a drill rapper, can't remember his name, but basically what he did is he took quotes from MPs. Yeah, and he literally rapped all the quotes from all these MPs in a drill track, and certain things that these MPs were saying, once he put them together in a drill track, it sounded really hard, really bad. It was really, really bad. Like, it sounded exactly like the music that they're saying is the influencing the children today. Okay. Now,
do you know who this?
I'm gonna find it. Drill master, drill minister, drill minister. That's his name.
Okay.
Check it out, guys.
I like the voice from above that told you that answer. That was great.
Minister.